Alright, hey guys, I wanted to explain to you what you're going to be doing on Thursday's assignment. Let's look at this right here. We're on this side. This will be what you pull up tomorrow, and it says classwork for Thursday, May 7th, so tomorrow. So we didn't have class on April 22nd, which has been now a few weeks ago. And April 22nd was Earth Day, and we didn't really usually, on April 22nd, we're in class and in the classroom, not virtually, and we do an activity that where we just have a discussion about, why do we celebrate Earth Day and why is Earth Day important for us to celebrate. Over the past two chapters, in chapters 15 and 16, we've talked about the importance of, sustainability, creating an environment that's going to be able for future generations to enjoy, and how do we take those actions. And that was chapter 15 when we talked about reducing, reusing, recycling, and rethinking, those types of things. And so why do we do that, and what's the importance of that? So in this assignment, which is really going to be a test grade, I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So you're going to watch the video below that says number 2. Alright, number 3, you're going to create a document and share a picture of you and the earth. This picture needs to include you in it. So that means I don't want you to just Google a picture of the earth, of a place inside the earth, maybe the Rocky Mountains or something, and put it in there. You're not supposed to do that. You need to be a part of this picture, okay? Someplace that you've actually been to. You physically have been there, and there's a picture of you in it that I see. You must write 2 to 3 paragraphs explaining where this picture was taken and about the area you were in. Discuss why Earth Day is important to celebrate and what we can do to keep Earth sustainable. So your first page, let's look on this side. This is my Word document, so my Earth Day writing prompt. And here I've inserted a picture of me. This was this year during spring break before coronavirus. Corona, we knew about it, but we didn't know how dangerous it actually was, and we weren't on lockdown yet. So we went to Dallas, Texas. So this is out in the middle of Texas, and we spent a lot of time there, and it was really cold during the time we were there. And so here's what this is the picture I'm sharing with you guys. So I put my name in where it says my name. You're going to actually write your name and Earth Day writing prompt, and then that the day you're doing this, okay? So I'm going to read through my prompt with you. So as you can see, it's 1 page and it's 2 paragraphs, okay? So you can talk in this writing prompt, referring to yourself. You can use first person. So this picture was taken in Dallas, Texas during spring break of this year. I wanted to share this picture because it shows just how different the earth looks from where I live. Dallas, Texas is approximately 720 miles from Meridian, Mississippi. Here in Dallas, there are not many trees, mostly shrubbery. Plants do not grow very tall here because of the lack of rainfall. Another unique characteristic about Dallas is that there are not many, if not any, bridges. Where I'm standing is a creek, and in this creek it's very shallow. The truck I was riding in is sitting on a dip. A dip is in the road that allows water to flow over the road because there's little rainfall. In this picture, this type of rock is found everywhere in this part of Texas. So it's that white, chalky looking rock. The ground is very rocky. Dallas is known as the hill country of Texas. Their hills are not like the hills we see in Mississippi. These hills look more like mountains with few trees growing on them. Common animals we saw were cattle, sheep, goats, deer, turkey, and roadrunners. That's a type of bird. Most people in this part of Texas are farmers and ranchers. There are many vineyards here. The land is good for growing grapes. Exploring Dallas was like stepping back in time. The land looks just like a scene from an old Western movie with cowboys and Indians. Even though some say the earth is overpopulated. Places like Dallas are far from being overcrowded. Neighbors live miles and miles apart. This part of the United States is a very rural area. It's important to recognize Earth Day and appreciate all parts of the earth and how vastly different Earth looks from place to place. As human beings, we should do our part and take care of the earth. The natural beauty in this picture makes me appreciate our planet. It is important to keep in mind, reduce, reuse, and recycle, reducing the amount of waste we create. Avoiding items with too much packaging and reusing items around the house, and recycling items that can be properly disposed of. If humans do their part, in taking care of our planet, places like Dawes, Texas will be enjoyed for years to come. Here in Dawes, it was a very clean area. There wasn't a lot of litter. It was very taken care of. Like I said, it was a very rural area. It was like stepping back into a movie. The way it looked like an old, you would see in an old Western movie. But it was a really beautiful place. It's just shrubbery. It's really no trees where we are. The trees are, if there were trees where we were, they would be really short. We stayed on a ranch, a deer ranch, and it was just a really unique place. So that was me sharing my experience in a cool place that I figured that maybe you guys have not been, was Dawes, Texas, because it's a very rural area. So I want you to share a picture, and remember the picture has to have you in it of a place that you've been. That's a picture of how beautiful our earth is, and I want you to make sure you write at least one page, double space, size 12. I don't want size 25. I want size 12, okay? Writing, and you just tell me about the place that you've gotten to experience and why it's important to keep it sustainable for future generations. Like I said, this is a test grade. This assignment will count as a test grade, okay? So there's no reason for everyone not to do really well on this, okay? This took me maybe an hour to write, okay? With me, trying to find a picture that I wanted to use. It's going to be due May 11th at 8 a.m., okay? If it's late, if it's 8:05, it's 11 points off. Just keep that in mind every day. All right. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, but that's what you're going to be doing. The first page is a picture of you and what you want to, share. Your name, Earth Day writing prompt, and the date, and then write one page. Okay, that's close to around 350 words, double spaced, okay, 2 to 3 paragraphs. And mine was 2 paragraphs. So thank you guys. Good luck. Send me an email if you need anything. Bye.